before self-confidence like this, I talked about this. I'm about to release a YouTube video, how I made my first 6 figures, right? How we made our first 6 figures, because I talked about pretty much how we did it and what happened in there. But I talked about what was stopping me from making that first 6 figures in the first place, right? And it was self-confidence, because I don't know if you remember this, but well before Trap House 1, Trap House 2, well before these penthouses downtown, well before all of this, me and you was on the north side at your mom's house, and I was sleeping on the floor too, right?
Yeah.
And I was just on some shit like, for the experience. It's just like shit. Yeah, for the experience, you know, like shit. Well, we was grinding it out. We was grinding it out, right? So I'm like, okay, like I remember looking up and like while I was grinding, I'm like, damn, man, do you really think people gonna buy from me?
I remember it.
And it's like
it was yesterday.
6 figures later, that shit sounds like, shut your dumb ass up, fool. Of course people will buy from you. You this, you that, you this, you got, and then the self-confidence starts building up, right?
Yeah.
But it wasn't until like I just gained that self-confidence in that area. Because you told me some more shit.
Yeah.
It was like a person that I cared about embedded something. This can happen. No, mentorship, all that shit. It doesn't have to happen when you're a kid. That's why podcasts like this are so valuable.
Man,
because
I'm glad you just said that. I'm glad you just said that, because that point right there is a big distinction, and it goes back to what I was saying. How that doesn't mean your parents raised you bad.
Yeah,
but for example, my mother was never an entrepreneur.
Yeah,
my grandmother was never an entrepreneur. So when I say I'm leaving school and I'm dropping out and I'm about to go be an entrepreneur, of course they're scared, and they're gonna put that fear on you.
Yeah.
Not because they're trying to hold you back from your dreams, but they like, man,
I
don't want you to be walking around this.
It's the fear of the unknown. So, that's all it is. Yeah.
Of course. And if that's the thinking you've been, if they're living with that fear and they've been putting that in you all your life, you're gonna have it too.
Yeah.
Because
it's just natural.
I'll show you a couple things that I know growing up. Now, my parents did well, just to give you the point, right? My parents did really well as far as making me culturally diverse and as far as exposing me to different things, as far as cultivating my reading ability. That's why I read so much. That's one of the keys to my success, because I've read so much shit and I've got so much information and knowledge attached to me. They cultivated that when I was young. When it came to creativity, they made sure that I had everything I wanted to spark my creativity. Like if I want to get this little thing because it's good for this. They tried to do everything, right? Those were the good things. And the things I'm saying is not bad things that they did, but they never were entrepreneurs. So when it came to things like understanding money, understanding like credit, things like this, that's evil. Stay away from that stuff. Those rich people are evil, right? And a lot of our parents do this, not because they're bad people, but because that's what they grew up with, right? So
the belief that they
the
have.
first thing is understanding when it came to business, I had to do something so extreme to get good at business, because what was happening was I knew you just have to constantly wake up every day and do shit to get yourself more and more confidence.
Yes.
And the thing is,
you gotta do that.
What you said when you came to me, you was like, you think they'll buy from me? And all I can say is I've seen too many examples. Why wouldn't they?
Yeah. And there's a little middle part that I'm leaving out as far as like the whole self-confidence part, because now you see people buying things from me and us all day. You get what I'm saying? It's like it's to the point to where it's like, okay, so what happened in between?
Yeah.
You terrorize your fucking self.
Yeah, you know that's my shit.
You know that. I know that's your shit. And you have to fucking do it. It's the reality. I terrorized myself in college. I used to be shy. I remember going to St. Dane's, which is a karaoke bar, with friends and family, and could not get on stage to do the song. And I'm not saying that.
Ridiculous.
And that scene, if you know me personally, if you ever watch me on Instagram,
gotta find some footage and put it up.
Right?
Everybody screaming, gang, gang, gang. Gold bottles in the motherfucking club. This how the fuck we gonna do this shit?
It's got to. It's almost, it doesn't make any sense at this point, right? But I terrorize myself. I put myself in situation after situation after situation after situation until I got over the stage fright portion of it. And then more start flowing in, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't until I decided to terrorize myself that I started to begin to get that self-confidence, because it's like the more and more people you talk to, they just build you up, you know what I'm saying?
100%.
Mama's house, 2 penthouse, yeah.